So I tried making like a full 1 hour and I think 30 minutes or somewhere around there matchup chart for my boy Sephiroth, but yeah, no, my editing software would not let me render that video. It wouldn't even move past 0%. It would always just say error. So we're gonna have to make do. This is the tier list, or sorry, not the tier list, the matchup chart I made. Here's all the matchups. This is basically what I said in the video. I went over like all of them, or at least most of them, into at least somewhat detail. But let's keep this video a bit shorter. I feel like going over losing and then like kind of going over the even would basically make it, because like winning, it's just like, okay, the simple way to define most of these is outranged, outclassed. No, that's like it. Outranged and outclassed, or you struggle to kill. And that's kind of where a lot of them are. Puff's probably Sephiroth's easiest matchup by a long shot, because what does Puff do? And then Rosalina's probably up there as well. But yeah, you can kind of look at it, understand. Bowser, really the only person in that tier. Maybe Bayo. That's kind of going back and forth with. Because, yeah, Bowser's fast. He has long livability. But I just think overall Sephiroth just has tools that are better than Bowser's. I don't know. That's a matchup I'm still probably going back and forth on. If you put it in even, fine. But I'm going to put it in winning. Make my character look better. So, so anyway, the losing matchups. I think he has more losing matchups than I gave him credit for last time, because I already made a matchup chart, but I don't know if you guys saw it, but I took it down because, one, the video halfway through just stopped working, and two, I kind of wasn't happy with it anyway because it was kind of rushed. So I feel like this is better because it's more my opinion, and this is not the last one. I plan on making another one. So losing matchups. Pikachu, Pichu, you know, kind of free. They beat everyone and everything in this game. I think this is by far his worst matchup. These two just do everything Sephiroth doesn't want. They have better neutral game, because once they get in, they just kill you. They go under everything with pancaking. It's very hard to hit them. They're basically unedge guardable, unless you can like call out their quick attack angle with a counter, which even then you're not gonna kill them for that. So it's not good. It's not good. Which even then, since the counter weight comes out in front of him, they can also just like go under you with it, or just straight up hit you like your feet with it. It's so stupid. This matchup is like impossible. T-Jolt also completely shuts Sephiroth down because his low jump height, like, it's not fun, not fun. Diddy Kong and Min Min are kind of up here for the same reasons. The fact that they outrange you, but in different ways. Banana is translucent in this game, meaning it just goes through my sword, meaning technically Diddy Kong outranges Sephiroth, which is stupid as fuck. I don't know why, but he does. And he's small. God, it's so hard to hit this bastard, because sometimes he just goes under your moves. It's so annoying. He also has a lot of mix-up on his recovery, which is really good against Sephiroth, because his edge guarding is insane. So if you can't really edge guard him, it's eh. Min Min just completely outranges Sephiroth, and that's exactly what he doesn't want you to do. Because the thing about Sephiroth is, I have more range than you, I win. But Min Min just says, no, full stage noodle, you're dead, you know? It's a bullshit matchup. I don't think it's as hard as the other matchups up here, but it's probably one of the more annoying ones. So, Greninja, Sheik, and Joker, I think they're all up here for similar reasons. Number one, they all just kind of low profile a lot of Joker or Sephiroth stuff, which is a big deal. If you low profile Sephiroth, he doesn't have much counterplay to it outside of like maybe down tilt, which even then, down tilt's not that great of a move. It's probably one of Sephiroth's worser moves, but even then it has utility. So I think they all have a better neutral than Sephiroth. That's why Sheik's up here. Once Sheik is able to like get through your sword, you're dead. Like, this character's neutral destroys you. Better out of shield, better everything is just the better way to put it. Kill confirms out the ass. You can't really edgeguard Sheik because of bouncing fish and a teleport recovery. So this is a very annoying matchup. Greninja can lowball pretty much everything, and you know, better neutral and everything. Joker is a matchup I see Sephiroth only putting in even or even winning. That's not true. Every description I've ever got is, oh, play lame. Dude, we're playing lame on every character. If that's our only like game plan, then fuck, we're screwed. because I think Joker wins this. Once again, these are my two mains, Joker and Sephiroth, so I kind of have a good understanding of this matchup. I've played it both sides a lot. Maybe the most doable losing matchup, but I still think it's losing. He hurtbox shifts a lot on Sephiroth's moves. He's a lot safer on everything than Sephiroth. He has a better neutral game than Sephiroth. Arsene very allows him to just kill me very early. Back air at ledge kills me like 50-60. Not fun. What else? I think edge guarding is kind of where Sephiroth gets his comeback though, because he doesn't really have a too good of an answer to tether recoveries, which is another matchup I'll talk about later. But Joker just kind of doesn't. He just kind of shits on Sephiroth. Now then again, once you have Arsene, you can kind of just keep down tilting him at ledge, because you want to down tilt early because the hitbox is very active, and you can kind of just keep two-framing Arsene. But the problem with that is once he loses Arsene, you can't really edge guard him again. I don't know. Everyone says this is like winning for Sephiroth, but no, I just genuinely don't think it is. I think Sephiroth very hard loses to, or not very hard, but loses to Joker. You know what I mean? Now the tier after that is even or losing. I kind of need more experience in these matchups to determine where they go. But my general thought on a lot of these are, okay, Sonic does not care about my range, how fast he is, and he camps me. I think that might be losing, but I still need to play that matchup more. Fox kind of destroys me in neutral, but then he's still Fox, so he kind of gets destroyed in return. So, I don't know. Inkling is probably a losing matchup, but I think the reason why she might not be is because of her problem of killing. And that's kind of big against Sephiroth, because if you can't kill him, that means he gets winged for longer. And winged Sephiroth is completely broken, so you kind of need to wrap up those stocks quickly. Pyra and Mythra are kind of the same deal as Sheik, where Mythra just outdoes me in neutral for free every time, because of how insane her neutral game is. But then with Pyra, you can't do anything, because like, you're so slow, how do you hit me? Outside of ledge trapping, I don't think you get too much. With even then, Sephiroth really doesn't get ledge trapped, so I don't know what you do against me outside of Mythra. And Mythra isn't exactly the most killing character in the game. Wolf, I think this is a matchup I'm kind of indifferent about once again, because Wolf has no problem jumping in on me because how fast he is in the air. And he has no problem killing me, but the same, and zoning. Actually, no, I think this is losing, the more I say it out loud. But at the same time, Sephiroth does outrange. No, I think this is a losing matchup as well. I'm changing mid-video. I think we lose to Wolf, because the more I think on it, more I'm like, okay, he can kill me pretty fucking early. He's very good at just jumping in. Recovering isn't that hard for him, as long as you have some level of schmicks. But if you get called out by a counter, you are kind of fucked. But Blaster, I think, is what really helps him in this matchup, because Sephiroth does not have a good way of dealing with Blaster, because if you jump Blaster under platform, Sephiroth doesn't have that many options outside of shield, because his low jump height does not help him, and he doesn't really want to be stuck in the air too much. And then the final character in even or losing is the SS. This is another matchup I just don't know that much about. But I can see it going either way, honestly. Zaire is very annoying for Sephiroth because it competes with his range. But it's not like winning you the game, you know? That alone. ZSS does have a pretty decent neutral, or a pretty good neutral, and is super fast, but at the same time, Sephiroth's really good at covering her options. Like, if you flip kick, up air kind of just covers all of that area. You don't have a way of just getting out, which is pretty good. As well as ZSS can't exactly just kill you for free like a lot of the characters, you know, above her. It kind of hurts her as well, because once again that means you get one winged more, and you can't really edgeguard Sephiroth that well, so ZSS just kind of doesn't do that well, because she can go off stage, bro, because of flip kick. Like, she can just throw herself off stage without having to worry about much, dude. But against Sephiroth, you kind of have to worry. And then we got the even matchups. A lot of these kind of fall into the same place, in my opinion. Mario, Roy, Kazuya, and Wario, you kind of fuck up and you die for it. This matchup goes very much back and forth, in my opinion. I think Lucas and Young Link are kind of here because they just have annoying neutral projectiles. Flaming Arrow, and PK Fire are both just kind of annoying for Sephiroth to deal with. And I think that kind of just puts them in even. Those matchups could be winning and I'm just bad, but for now I think they're pretty even. Kirby's literally only an even because he goes under any and everything I do. Like Kirby's whole game plan is to literally go low and with punish moves, and it works pretty well against Sephiroth. That matchup could be even worse, but Kirby's a terrible character, and be glad for that. And then the rest of them are kind of here because they just have decent neutrals, and it's just kind of a back and forth matchup. Pokemon Trainer's the only one I'm kind of indifferent about here, because Squirtle like shits on Sephiroth. It's such an annoying and unfun matchup, Sephiroth Squirtle, but I think he beats Squirtle or not Squirtle, Ivysaur and Charizard. So I don't know. I think it kind of evens out in my opinion. And then the rest of them just I think they have solid neutral, solid characters. They just kind of Sephiroth goes back and forth with them. Then we have the winning matchups. I don't really want to explain all these, but as I said, I think Puff's the easiest one. Rosa's also pretty easy. From what I've played of Sora seems pretty not that hard. Some of these I could definitely see going up. Bowser once again. Samus. I think Samus could definitely go up. If he doesn't already, the Pits could probably go up. Anyone else really? I don't know. But everyone else in this tier kind of suffers okay, you kind of get outranged, you get outzoned, and maybe outclassed for a lot of the lower tiered characters, like Isabelle and Villager. They kind of just get outclassed. And then there's the could be even. I need more experience on these. I think we could win these matchups. I said could be winning. These are matchups I need more experience in, but I think we probably win, but I can't put them anywhere in amazing faith. And then the no clue. I just don't know. I don't play against these matchups that much. Olimar, Snake, Meta Knight, Mega Man, Shulk, and Terry. Now the problem with Terry is it's not that I don't play against him, it's just I don't play against a good one. I don't have a good understanding of a good version of the character. All I know is the Elite Smash, jab jab power dunk, jab jab power dunk, jab jab power dunk, and once they're at 100% they just start spamming Buster Wolf. So that's all I know. Shulk, I don't think I've ever played against a Shulk in my life, or at least a good Shulk. Mega Man, don't want to play against a good one. I would rather him stay there. Meta Knight, I don't think I've ever played this matchup ever as even Joker. So Snake's another character I just don't have I don't have a good feel for in the matchup. I kind of understand that maybe this matchup might be even, maybe even losing, but I just don't know with good faith because I just haven't played against a good one. Because every Snake I play against just online just dash attacks, dash attacks, dash attacks, and then it led to just spam up smash rather than trying to cover options with C4 nades. So, and then Olimar, we can keep him in that tier as well. I don't want to play against a good Olimar. Yeah, that's my matchup chart. I would like to go in more detail about a lot of these, but we gotta keep it a little bit brief here. So, thanks for watching, and we'll make another one in the future.